Hey guys, it's me again. It was very interesting yesterday. I was talking to my husband, saying I'm so used to, hey guys, you guys probably get tired of me saying the same thing all the time. But anyway, I'm Ruowen Huang. I am an author, spirit coach, and also psychic. This week has been really funky week because I just simply don't know what to talk about. So it seems like every morning I'm struggling what to say. So it started with the beginning of the week. I thought I'd finally go through all my list, cross it all out. And I thought, oh, that's it. I got nothing to talk about anymore. But then I realized I am way over my head because I got a list of questions. And I got a list of topic. That sure is going to cover 100 episodes. But anyway, today I thought we talk about also new soul. I don't know if you guys heard about this term before, but I seem to heard about this a lot. You know, it's something as I think many episodes ago people talk about lost soul. It's very funny how people use soul a lot. I guess when they couldn't describe what's contained inside the body, they use soul to describe it. So, but you guys all know what soul is. Great. And then now we talk about also new soul. A lot of at the beginning or even before the beginning of the journey, I heard a lot of people like to describe someone as old soul, right? So then I would ask, what quality does old soul have, right? And then it seems like they believe if someone who is wise or calm, they will be also people who is don't know what they're doing or always make mistake or jumping around, moving around. They are new soul. So it come to my curiosity, right? Because you guys all know me. My question to it is who define old and young, right? And then why people define old and young, and what is the bracket that define old and young? You know what I meant? Like, how do you call 100-year-old soul? Young soul? No, it's literally older than you. So I have no position to call someone young soul since, I might in this life only live 20-something years, 40-something years. So if a soul is 100 years old, it's considered old, young. You know how I get confused, right? I yesterday I told my husband I don't understand why I'm not scientist this slide because I'd be a good one. I got question after question. Or, what's a bracket of all, like, if 100, like, what's a bracket of all 1,000 years or so, or 2,000 years or so, or, where I'm trying to get with it. Like, what's the year bracket define someone who is old and young? Because the truth is, when I start to be able to see people's past life, right, able to trace their origins or where they come from, I can almost guarantee to you from what I can understand or from what I can see, everybody's also really, they may not be wise on this topic, but that doesn't mean they are not good at the other topic. It's like, someone who is good at math, someone's good at arts, but that doesn't mean, the one who is good at math, when I'm talking about math, that make him also, and the one is good at art is not, right? You know what I mean. So, I really don't just want to do a random talk with you guys because this also new soul simply doesn't make sense. But it seems like it's a way people use to justify the things that they don't understand, right? But then I get it, as we talked about before, that language will help us communicate, help us understand each other better, and things like that. But eventually, depending on the term and the word so much, it becomes somehow, some way, a way to label us, a way to justify us, or or even sometimes we feel criticized by it, right? Like a lot of times the kids might make a mistake. Oh, you must be a new soul. You don't know what you're talking about, right? You're like, huh? If I seriously check their database, they probably live way longer than you. You don't know, right? So I come to this position, who actually see how far their life can go and push back. I don't judge people by saying they are old or new, because I know we human all have a journey on our own. Our journey may or may not be understood by other people, but we have a string within ourselves, right? That is through time, through incarnation, through all various activity and things like that, and we gain a string, right? I mean, if people believe, like those people who's wise, always calm, are, also, right? I think people enjoy life, really connect with the universe. They love every moment. They really celebrate that moment, right? They just truly live a life. That is also, if you want to ask me, because it's so connected with the universe, it's beyond belief, right? So anyway, I'm just here to share a little bit thought with you guys, since this week I tell you it's been very funky week. I couldn't decide what I'm going to talk about, but somehow this topic is always hitting my head, talking about old soul, new soul, or a lot of time just people. Even sometimes I was eating dinner, I hear people talk about it so randomly, like it caught my attention, right? It caught my attention to say. So next time you want to use this term, old soul, you are such an old soul, you are new soul. Think about what's your bracket, what's your year to define how old they are, how young they are, right? And then why do you feel the need to label them? Because what's the purpose of it? I mean, if someone's wise, I can say you're really wise. Someone's good at something, you're really good at something. Why is the need to label them, right? Because I just realized he actually this labeling, I'm not seeing it have any function. It's almost like push back to the earlier of this week. I had the conversation with my friend. They were talking about, that's why I talk about accountability, because they were saying how there are so many labels out there. People make mistakes. They just simply throw the label saying, oh, you know what? Like kids is over the place, cannot sit still, therefore he doesn't have to be responsible for anything they do, because what parents say, oh, because they got ADHD, which I will talk about later. No. Or, oh, because they have autism. So all of a sudden, certain behavior become excusable, right? I mean, then you bring back to earlier this week, like what do we try to teach our kids, right? There's a way to overcome it, but we first have to believe it first, right? We cannot just always eager to label people, like help us understand them, but also give them labeling. That's it for them, right? So anyway, just very random talk. Today we're gonna keep it really short. Also new soul. In my point of view, if you ask me, gosh, we are all old. We are all old, right? I can push really far back. If I really check everybody's database, my goodness, you guys are all also, right? I haven't find anybody. I got a lot of people will ask me where the universe all start. I'm sorry, I can never answer that question. Why? Because I myself was not born when universe all started, so I got no idea. I have no database to track. I have not met a single human being or existence that can help me push that far yet. So I really don't know how universe starts, but I might be able to answer you where the soul all come from, because I have enough database for that. So, but anyway, today, just an easy topic. Also new soul. In my opinion, we are all, if you want to talk about soul that was born yesterday, they probably don't even have conscious yet. So if you can see someone who can bark, like even dog, tree, they grow, or human who can actually talk and move, trust me, they are all enough for you to even label them new soul. So anyway, that's it. That's it for the day. So, if you like what I'm doing, join me live on Periscope, or go to my Facebook, or subscribe my YouTube channel, or go to my website, ruowen.com, and then hopefully we can continue working toward my goal, and then we will try to cover most of the topic within 100 episodes. So till then, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.